Hey, today I'm going to teach you how to make a banger of an instrumental. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some drums. So what I do normally is I just go to this, you might be using a different thing than I'm using. I like to just go to drum pads, and what you want to get is you want to go to the 808 kit. And then you're going to want to see this little thing right here, right? So you're just going to want to... So this sounds pretty good already, but then you're going to want to just max out the volume of the track. Alright, so then what I like to do is I like to just record the track. So hold on. Just gotta wait a bit. So now let's just listen to this. So then what I do is I just like to go through, I get the, just one of the instrumental loops down. This one. Great. Just the rhythm of that, maybe I could slightly adjust it. Yeah, just slightly though. So then what I like to do is I like to add, believe it or not, you want more than just the kicks in your instrumental, but not too much more. So what you do is you just take this, right, and then you put it into just this sound, and then you just pretty much throw one of those at the end, put one of them like in the middle, I guess. Got a better idea. So you just gotta make it so that you just put it right where the kick is, right? So in essence it just becomes, because then you need to add even more drums. So then what I do is I just go, so what you want to do is you want to just move them so that they're in the areas where there isn't the rest of the beat. So you just plop one there. That's a pretty good spot. Get rid of these two. And boom, you have the beat. The drums are done now. Or at least they should be. So, then what you do is you just go through the track, and then you just... How long do you want this track to be, is what you think next. And then, obviously what I think in my head is, all bangers are about 2 minutes long exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip to the 2-minute point, which happens to be right about here. And then I just, put the drums, whatever. Just make them go to that point. So the majority of your instrumental is just going to be drums. And then, well, not just drums though. There's going to be a little extra element. So next up, you make another track, and this track is going to have bass. So first of all, the bass is going to be, since the drum pattern is 2 seconds, you're going to want to make the bass pattern also be 2 seconds. So you got to make them line up to like the bass. It sounds like shit now, but once we actually get into the mix, it won't actually sound that bad. But you might realize, wait a minute, but there's still some of the kicks, and they don't have any bass to go with those kicks. How does that make sense? And that's a good question. That's a really good question. So for literally every single kick, except unless there's 3 in a row here, you can just forget the middle one. You just want to make a secondary thing. So like this one's only gonna be 1 long. It's gonna go here, and that should line up perfectly with that there. So it should sound like this now. Now this might sound like total shit right now, and it probably sounds a bit quiet, to be honest, which is why you just raise the master volume by a bit. Just raise the master volume. volume max. Raise the master volume to be max, and it should sound something like this. So this instrumental just sounds absolutely great right now. But you might think, wait a minute, don't you actually need a melody or something? Like, you can't just have bass and drums. Yeah, you need a melody. So let's go and do that. So then obviously you have to have the opener to the track, which is just the instrumental, but there's no drums or bass. Like every single opener. It's really a no-brainer. And then you might think, what if I don't want the entire instrumental to just be this? Well, sometimes you gotta switch it up. So like let's just say every 4 times you just switch it up just a bit. And this is what the finalized instrumental is. Okay, that'll wrap up the video.